I love getting distracted from my studies. It's just so much fun. And you just go like that. Well, not necessarily. I mean, this is my studies. This is my homework assignment. This is how to live an environmental life. So that's how you dispose of oil safely. And you just carefully. I'll grab a funnel. Well, should I use the funnel? We should use the funnel. To make sure it doesn't spill everywhere and make a big mess. Big mess. Sorry about that. I thought I cleaned this up properly last time. I did a really shitty job. Oh no! Oil spill. How to dispose of used cat absorbable, aka cat sand? I don't know. Should we contact well, we should contact we should contact the advice section of Calgary City always has good advice to how to dispose of things, but you can't put this in the garbage because now it's contaminated soil. So always find ways to dispose of things properly. And this goes into the magical box of toxic shit. Toxic Roundup. Until time comes to actually do this stuff. But this is what I use to change the oil for the lawnmower out there. I change the lawnmower every 2 years. Another thing about changing lawnmower motor oil is it improves the performance of the vehicle, or in this case lawnmower. It uses less CO2, it uses less gasoline, and it keeps everything healthy. So it's just a bunch of crazy stuff that you can do in your garage alone. And I can't do the walk to 130th Avenue because I don't have enough time. I'll be doing that another day, perhaps on the weekend or something. Or we'll be showing you tomorrow, Chinook. So I'm not going to bother to reload this into the day. I mean, this is the very first episode. We're not doing anything else today. So all right. Well, thanks for watching our show. Thanks for watching the Gogogan YouTube show. And a shout out to Mr. Dinesh. See, look how cleaner the house is getting. Look how cleaner our tidy mess is getting. If you remember, this place is covered in all sorts of trash. Now it's all clean. That's the whole point of doing this kind of exercises. You live clean, and your insides are clean. Now all I gotta do is start working out on my body. Then I'm clean. Can't right now because I'm studying, but can't really make excuses anymore. But this is day 4, day 2, day 4. I showed you the lawnmower, how to mow your lawn the environmentally friendly way. There are problems. Like I said, we discussed the problems of how and why getting a mechanized lawnmower is much more easier. But if you want to get a mechanized lawnmower, try to get a green one, electric one. And or because you don't have to change the oil there, you don't have to do what we just did, clean out all the oil, and that's a lazy way of doing it. But the unsloppy way of doing it is we just showed you how. That's the way I do it, anyways. What else can we do? Or you can get a lawnmower with very low. If you didn't hear me over the pushing, I was mentioning that we had a 4 horsepower lawnmower. Was it 4 or 2? 3.5 maybe. I can't remember, but it was lower than 5. And the 5 one I got from the early 90s when I first moved into this house, or mid 90s when I first moved here to Calgary. That thing just guzzled gas. You have to fill it up every time you use it. But with a 3.5 or maybe 2 horsepower lawnmower, I noticed there was a change that I used every time I had to fill up the gas, get the gas in it. It used maybe there was three. I had 3 complete runs. These are complete runs too. These don't like turn off. And so I'm going. If I ever going to go back to getting a mechanized lawnmower again, I will have to get if I'm going to be gas, I'm gonna get a green electric one. Again, there's no oil involved in that one. If I ever get a gas powered one again, I would have to get one that's maybe 2 horsepower. It does the trick too. Like, I mean, more or less, it does the trick. It did have. Remember, we had some problems with some of the crabgrass out there that was really thick. The 2 horsepower lawnmower will also have that problem too. So what you do is just slowly pick it up, let the engine catch up speed again, and then you just lower it down again. Or instead of doing the full width of the lawnmower, you just do half of it. That way, the lawnmower has time to catch air, catch speed too. And then that's how we did it. I showed you there's lots of missing spots in there in the grass where I didn't get. So, but like I said, we're moving from the house very soon, so there's no point in getting a new lawnmower. If I move into another person's house or move into my own house, then of course I'll use their lawnmower maybe. I mean, these tractor lawnmowers, of course, does the job easy, but you don't really need that stuff. You just, I mean, bust the nuts. Just do a little. Just work for 45 minutes or an hour in this case because we got the push mower and it's done. You know, we just saw how much I did. You just saw how easy it was to just do that. So, I mean, with technology makes things easier, but it also makes things a lot less. I mean, it's overkill, right? Sometimes, like all that oil to change, we change it every 2 years, and but that's just some of the chores I do around here, around this place. You guys got to spend time with me in my office, my workshop. So. And then I showed you how to dispose of toxic soil. And we learned that ESO today. We learned that ESO. I went there anyways. And I asked them. So that particular project is a no-go. They now throw away all the newspapers, which is a sad thing. And maybe I can go through all the trashes and pick up the bottles like a hobo. Hey, the money's going to buy little children My Little Pony junk. So, My Little Pony cartoons and for the children's hospital. You know, bro hoof. I particularly like Tree Hugger actually. Tree Hugger the pony. She's cute. And there's Pinkie Pie. But that's me. That's for YouTube. Thank you for spending your time and thank you for being a guest star, Mr. Dinesh. But that's what we do. So we're gonna have to cross off that on our project list. The paper picking up thing. We still got bottles. And tomorrow's Friday. We gotta go to the Cineplex. We're gonna come home. It's gonna be around maybe we're gonna catch the 9-ish bus to my kid, and then the 9-ish C train. Maybe we'll be lucky to pick up some beer bottles, and not so lucky because they stink, but. Hey, it's all for charity, right? It's also to build our little project, Bottle Mountain. That's where it all comes from. 3/4 of those mountains of that mountain is used bottles from C-train stations and the streets. So thank you for watching the show. We're gonna be right back. Thank you. Go again.